She begins to explain, telling him that she mustered all her courage to invite Ei-kun to the fireworks display. But he misheard her and she can't say it again. She calls out his name, wondering what got him so tongue-tied. Then he suddenly bursts, with his finger to her face he scolds her, telling her that is the reason why she's the losing heroine. Losing heroine, she could only ask, completely oblivious to what that means. Kawashima Monica is a losing heroine, and he is trying to support her with all he has. Though he's just a background guy, this man is Ei-kun. He is the central figure. When he was small he made a promise with a girl to get married together, but he apparently doesn't remember her face or name. She was actually Kawashima Monica. But suddenly, her name is Takebayan. She came on the scene as a transfer student. He jolts up in attention. Was she glaring at him? Suddenly it's made clear who her target was. The two began exchanging charged words and retorts as he notes how flirty they sure are. Suddenly a familiar voice catches his attention. He spots Kawashima in absolute despair, envious and confused. Their parents decided on an engagement without their permission. I bet you know what's happening already. Yep. This is a total rom-com. You probably think he's reading too much manga. But look at that convenient seating arrangement for the protag. Look at those two extremely coincidental heroines. Look at those sudden random lucky perv moments. This would all be complete insanity if this world wasn't a rom-com centered on Ei-kun. The world is not interested in him at all. She comes over, offering some help. He thanks her and can't help but be irritated by that damn violent girl. Kawashima scolds him, saying that she shouldn't say that about her. He has to support her because Ayam is a bit helpless. She is a new student at a new school after all. They have to help her. He can't help but think in his mind that Kawashima truly is sweet, but on the outside he screams. He's never going to turn his head your way now. A desperate Kawashima calls out to him, wondering if he knows a lot about love and can he teach her. Background character aside, he made up his mind after seeing this sweet but romantically disadvantaged girl. So he's going to use his full arsenal of rom-com knowledge to make the losing heroine win. She confides in him, telling him that he's the only person she can talk to about this awkward matter. He replies, telling her that her honesty is the reason why she's going to lose. With his hand raised to the heavens he declared that a winning heroine must first start with the sun. She repeats. He continues telling her to look at Ei-kun's fiancé, Tabaki. She keeps acting like you must leave a horrible first impression to important more on a protagonist's mind. Because then the heroine's dear will become even more powerful later. It's a different level of sharp, you'll get more oomph. Kawashima, you've been nice ever since the beginning. You're elegant, adorable and going all out with the lovey-dovey aura, and that's exactly why she has no oomph factor. Normally, a caring girl who says I love you a lot would win over a boy's heart. However, manga is not as sweet as reality. You must not seek love, you must be sought after. If he talks to you, son, give him that son. Use those twin tails for their original purpose, that son. She nods, understanding. Son, she repeats to herself over and over again, remembering his advice. Suddenly she hears Ei-kun's familiar voice calling out to her. It's show time. She turns around with a sharp glare, asking him to spit it out if he wants something. She's kinda busy right now. Kimura peeks from behind the corner, eavesdropping in on their conversation. He cheers, seeing that she put his advice into practice. Ie begins to tell her that there's a fireworks festival tomorrow and if she doesn't mind would she want to come with him. His friend said no. He's surprised by the sudden encounter. His mind screaming at her not to simply say yes. Although Ei has his own circumstances, just ignoring his invite once will go a long way. If she says yes now he'll think she's a cheap woman who'll be fine with seconds or even thirds. That's the loser route. She should realize that. Come on Kawashima, stay with the plan. With a smile barely able to contain her happiness she clarifies if he's sure, leading Kimura to take her to the side, saying that a teacher is calling her as an excuse. He scolds her, saying that it was too frank of a reaction. She nervously explains that she can't do it, she just can't maintain that face. Because she was just so happy, his point exactly. With his arms on her shoulder he tells her to not go together with him, causing her to get confused. Wait, what do you mean? With dazzling eyes he continues, advising her to just run into him by surprise tomorrow. It'll make his heart race faster and she gives a bigger but there's no guarantee that she'll bump into. He interrupts her, saying that he will. Trust him, 100% guaranteed. Because that's how romcoms work. So come with me. Or does he want to leave her alone? Isn't he supporting her? He takes a step back as she begins prodding. He explains that she's supposed to go with her girlfriends, then after that she runs into her crush and then all her friends will leave the pair alone. But she replies that her friends already have plans, making him rethink his strategy.